This is why I love Stargate Atlantis. It is the best show on TV. Yes, I said it. The best show on TV. And you cannot deny me on that. This show has the best storylines, the best actors, the best characters. The actors do the characters so wonderful that they make you believe that they're really alive while you're watching it. I believe when I'm watching the show that Shepard and Ronan and Rodney and Taylor are going out through that Stargate and saving the world. That's what I think when I'm watching it. I get so wrapped up into it that when it's happening, it is real to me. And that's not very many shows can do that. Honestly, right now for me, the shows I do watch, that's the only one that does it for me. When the actors are portraying the characters, I don't see the actors, like I don't say, oh, that's Joe Flanagan, you know. I say, oh, look at Shepard. Look, Shepard just ran through the gate, you know. I see them like that. And not very many shows can do that. And the writers do a great job on the storylines and what they should put in it and what they shouldn't. That's a big, important thing for a show. That's hard to do. And it's hard to write fantasy. I couldn't write fantasy or sci-fi because I wouldn't be able to come up with the great, you know, characters like, you know, the Wraith and Replicators. I mean, come on. Would you have really thought about that? I mean, the Wraith are probably like the best villain ever created, the best enemy ever created to me, I think. And the show has such high ratings, it shouldn't be canceled. I mean, you have such wide variety of fans out there. You have all different ages. My 4-year-old niece watches the show, and she's 4, okay, 4, and she watches the show. She even has Barbie dolls, and they kind of look like them too, and she has a Shepard, a Ronan, a Taylor, and a Carson Beckett. And they actually, the Barbie dolls actually kind of look like them too, like especially Shepard's. The Barbie doll has its hair going the same way as his, and it's kind of funny. But and my parents love this show. And my parents didn't start watching it from the beginning. They actually just recently started watching it. But I had all the box sets. So that I would come home and my mom would be watching Stargate Atlantis from my DVD sets that I have. And I mean, I would be at home for like 5 hours just sitting there with my mom watching Stargate Atlantis. I mean, that's how much she got into it. And when I told her that they were canceling it, she got really upset. She was like, oh, she's like, I finally had a show to watch on Friday night, and now it's going to be canceled. And that's just ridiculous. You have high ratings, and you're going to cancel a show that so many people love, and so many people are willing to fight for it. That's another reason, because you have all these devoted fans that are fighting for this show. And that's what I love about it. And I think, you know, it's disrespect to the fans for canceling it because you have so many. And I know a lot of people, they say, well, we're doing this for the fans. Well, apparently you're not. Apparently everything is for the money, which everybody kind of knew that anyways. But you're still making money on it too. But, you know, everything's a big lie when it comes, oh, we're doing this for the fans. The fans love it, so we're going to keep it on. Well, the fans love it, but you're not keeping it on. So it's upsetting to me, and I'm fighting for it. I have websites that I'm fighting for it, and I'm doing everything in my power to fight for it. And I would go to the rallies if I could, but I don't live close enough, and I have no money either. I'm poor. Oh, this is how much I love Stargate Atlantis. I have my ringtone is Stargate Atlantis. You gotta admit, that is a great ringtone. That ringtone is the best ringtone ever. And when it rings, people that hear it, they'll catch it like, hey, that sounds familiar, and I'll say, yeah, that's Stargate Atlantis theme song. They'll, oh yeah, I love that show. I mean, come on. This show is awesome. It shouldn't be canceled. But what I was saying was, the writers, they're really great at this. I think why you have such a wide variety of fans, that because you don't necessarily have to like sci-fi to watch this show, because they have a great combination of reality with fantasy, and that's hard to do, but they make it where it's it's believable, like maybe in the future that could be possible. So it's not too outrageous. The enemies and all that aren't too outrageous, and their special effects are great. They probably have the best special effects out there out of any sci-fi show I've ever seen, because usually sci-fi shows have kind of, you know, not the best quality of special effects, but they have great special effects. But yeah, you should not cancel this show. This show is awesome for me, and once it's off, that's the only Stargate show I really truly love, and once it's gone, that's it for me. I'll just watch reruns and watch my DVD box sets and watch the movie. But you need to keep it on. It could make it to 200 episodes. It needs more than 100 episodes. The fans deserve it, the actors deserve it, the writers deserve it. You're canceling a show for stupid reasons, in my opinion. So we need to stand up and save Stargate Atlantis. Save the Lost City.